Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, we're going to be looking at the 6 most improved brawlers currently in the Brawl Stars meta. So these are going to be brawlers that not necessarily are the worst, but because of the last meta, they've really come thrive, and now we're looking at really OP, especially in competitive right now, and also in ladder. I'm seeing a lot of these brawlers. So let me know what you think of my list at the end of the video. And also, I'll be live streaming it tomorrow. Today, I did take a day off because I'm actually in the competition right now, so that's why I can't unfortunately stream. But yeah, without further ado, let's jump straight into it. Alright guys, jumping into the 6th most improved brawler currently in Brawl Stars, it's going to be Spike. So even though he only got a small buff with a 5% increase in his reload speed back to normal, Spike has been great in this meta. The main reason for this is because I'll keep probably saying this throughout the whole video, and I've said it already enough times, but you guys know Mr. P has been nerfed, and it's a big nerf, and this was a main reason why Spike was so trash, because Mr. P could just basically walk up to a Spike, free shot him. He could just throw his gadget on Spike. Spike would have to waste multiple ammo, and everyone knows Spike's reload is really slow. But I've been seeing Spike so much in competitive right now and so much on ladder. It's really nice to see him back. The only annoying thing is, though, is that his curveball is so good. But this Dark Lord Spike, I've hardly ever had a chance to use it, because obviously Spike has been really trash in the last metas, but now he's back, so it's good to see him here soon. So should be able to get this bar run down. I'll be able to score nice from Cursed. Let me know what you think of Spike in the update. As I said, I've probably played like 5 hours of ladder yesterday, and near enough every other game I was facing a Spike. He's a good option against the likes of a Stu. He's got that good range with the curveball. He's just solid all around right now, and you guys should definitely try him out after the balance changes. He's probably back to his old self, and we should be seeing a lot more of him in competitive, as I said. But if Curve scores here, and he's able to do so, as always with the trick shots, that's going to be Spike. He's going to be the 6th most improved brawler currently. Let's hop into number 5. Alright guys, so moving into the 5th most improved brawler currently in Brawl Stars, it's going to be my boy Gene. So Gene, although he's had no balance changes within the last update, he's had a lot of indirect buffs. So the main one for this, again, is going to be Mr. P. So if everyone knows what's good with Gene, is when Mr. P isn't meta. So when Mr. P is OP, like he has been for a while now, Gene kind of sucks because he has a slow reload speed. He has to take multiple ammos to take down the porters, and it's just a really big hold counter to Gene. But now Mr. P isn't meta as such. Gene is starting to thrive, and we're seeing him a lot now in competitive in basically every single comp in as a mid. He's just good with everyone right now. Max hasn't been nerfed either. Max is going to be even better in a meta, so the Gene and Max combination is going to be so good, and I'm happy to finally see Gene in the meta. He's obviously not going to be like crazy OP. I still feel like he's probably like around the mid area in terms of how good he is in the meta, but literally because of how weak Mr. P is, Gene's going to be really good. So of course I'm happy. Whenever Gene's happy, I'm extremely happy. For some reason, yeah, that's bugged. Okay, for some reason I thought that my that was our super there, so really weird there. That was definitely a visual bug right there, so that's got to be changed. I was like, okay, so there's no one in this super. I walked in, and yeah, it's the enemy teams. All right, I've learned that. That's got to be a bug. So I know for next time at least now. But it's Gene. I didn't actually get a chance to get gold Gene in the shop today. I did. I think I got like silver Spike instead. Trying to get this Tara down. Nice pull from myself. I don't really like this silver skin. It feels like Gene is a little bit too thick. If you guys watched my live stream yesterday, you probably know how thick Gene looks. Cursed with a nice goal there. And also, I've not live streamed today because I'm actually in a tournament for most of the day, so apologies for that. We're back on the live streaming tomorrow, so make sure you're tuned for that. I did say every single day, but literally stuff like that I can't really stop. Okay, Tarple. Let's see if we can defend this. No, we can't. Okay, too much for us to handle. Rip. We're not really using the best comp. We're using Cole and Daryl as lanes. The whole map is broken up. Casey should be able to get this Tara down. Really nice from him. Sandy's going to be weak as well. Let's get down that turret. Nice beams from Curse there. Let's see if we're able to score. Just a Tara left in the goal. That is an awful attempt at goal from me. That was so bad. That was so bad. And of course, we're going into overtime. But I literally told Curse and Casey, let's try not get us to overtime, because else the commentary kind of just rambles on like I'm doing it right now. But we should be able to win this game very easily. Nice roll from KC. And we should be able to top this one off. Okay, nice. That should be GG's right there. So that's going to be Gene. He's going to be the 5th most improved brawler in this current meta. Let's hop into number 4. All right, guys, so jumping into the 4th most improved brawler in this meta is going to be Lou. If you guys seen my rankings last time around in the meta, Lou was like right near the bottom 6. He was so bad. But with these improvements, his damage is really good now. I'm seeing him a lot more in the current meta, inside of Siege, inside of Hot Zone. Again, they're going to be his best modes. He seems pretty good, and it's more satisfying to hit the shots now, because it actually feels like it does damage. Like, the shots actually do damage now. So should be able to probably score here. Okay, if that Gene didn't have pull, probably would have been able to score. Lou as a mid, not really the best either, so I don't know why really I'm playing him mid. But yeah, it's whatever. It's a bit of ladder, a bit of fun. You can see that absolutely melted. Also, the freezing, the 1 second to 1.5 second, that's just going to be even better now. That's going to give you more time to actually kill the enemy. Sandy is pretty weak here. He's going to be, well, yes, everyone always in the comment sections, I know a lot of YouTubers like Drake and Tom get annoyed when they get like a gender wrong in the brawlers, and everyone in the comment section is like, no way, you've said Sandy's a she. Like, what are you doing? Enough talking about that. I just managed to score. I'm just rambling on here because Lou right now, honestly, he's going to be pretty gay. And again, another brawler that used to just completely wreck him was Mr. P. And now Mr. P is no longer meta. It's going to give Lou a little bit more life. I've got Gene Pool here. I've got to try and run away from it. Managed to do so just in time. See if we can get the Sandy. Okay, this is just absolute chaos at the moment. So just like a Sandy super, I can see where that Sandy is because he's getting trickled down with damage. Don't think we're going to be able to defend this one though. Okay, no, I do cycle my supers a lot though. Also with Poco buffed as well, I'm seeing more Lou because he just absolutely destroys tanks. He's going to be cycling those supers so well in this meta. Casey's going to get pulled. I'm just going to pass this off to Cursed. See if he's able to score. Okay, I'm scared. I'm really scared. I don't know where any of these guys are in the super. Okay, I missed 2 more snow cones as well. Gene has pulled. This is not looking too good, guys. This really isn't looking too good. This Gene is hitting a lot of pulls. Wow, I've not really seen a random Gene do so well. So Casey's going to go up here. Nearly managing to do a lot. Let's just use my super on these. Okay, Gene with a missed pull. And again, it's going into OT. So at least we've not lost this game. At least we should be doing okay. Nita with the freeze. I've cycled my super again. This loose super is so toxic. I'm just wrecking these guys. Honestly, I'm wrecking these guys. They can't do anything. And Lou finally feel like it's going to be pretty meta. So Casey is just trolling around. But that should be the end of the video right there. If Casey actually just walks that in. And I'm just going to walk it in and no more playing games. I don't want to talk about how improved Lou is anymore. So we're going to be ending that one off. He's going to be 4th most improved brawler right now. Let's hop into number 3. Alright guys, so jumping into the 3rd most improved brawler in this meta is going to be B. And you might be really surprised by this because B has literally had no balance changes or no improvements in the last set of balance changes. But again, it's another brawler that has got a big indirect buff with Mr. P being a lot worse. The main one for this is the gadget again. It used to take B 2 shots to take it down. Now it only takes a 1. And also with tanks being so meta, we're seeing a lot more B in ladder. And literally for B, it only really takes her to be indirectly buffed to be much better, as I said. So she'll be able to get the Jesse down here. Sandy shouldn't be able to score. Let's slow him. Okay, we're popping off with B right now. We are carrying the hell out of our team. BB Shield, I wouldn't really recommend in this meta, as I said before. Casey should be able to score a really nice goal from him. But we're seeing literally B everywhere right now, especially in Brawl as a mid. We're seeing a lot of B. There's a lot of Poker double tank, and B, other than Jessie, is probably like the best counter to this because of her slow. She can slow people for such a long time now. Okay, probably going to get taken down by this BB bubble. Ah, oh, rip. At least we got a slot on BB. And as I said, just B everywhere right now. There's no Mr. P. Mr. P just like... well, Gene just like B as well. They just get completely destroyed by the Mr. P porters. But now with not so much of that, B is able to thrive once again. So it's nice to see. It really is nice to see. Big counter to Bebo is actually Sandy, who I'm facing. Sandy is pretty good in this meta. But we should be able to close off this video. Let's see if Curse is able to score it. Ah, okay. Of course. Curse going back to his old tricks and not scoring. I told him I don't want these games to go on for too long. I'm just going to be rambling for so long, but we're popping off, so it's fine. And in OT as well, especially in Brawl, B is like the best overtime brawler, so you should just be able to wreck. Casey going in there. I should be able to pass this off, and this should be a goal if Casey... Actually, no, he hasn't got his super now. But it's okay, because we'll just keep tapping with B. And for me, B, like, honestly, is one of my favorite brawlers to play. Especially, it's so satisfying when you're against Poké Double Tank, because you can literally 1v3 if you play it smart. You can 1v3 Poké Double Tank. It's such a satisfying brawler to play. This should be the end of the video if Cursed can finally score, but he can't. Okay, looking like it's going to go to the wire. Unless one of these guys throws, so I'm sweating to try and not let him score. But that's going to be the end of this game, and B, third most improved. And honestly, as I said, you might be really surprised, but with the meta and how it is, B's really OP. So that's going to be the third most improved. Let's hop into number 2. Alright guys, jumping into the second most improved brawler in this meta, it's going to be Surge. So Surge has got a big damage increase. And honestly, in scrims, literally so many times now, I'm seeing a lot of Surge. And beforehand, even though people in comment section was like, oh, Surge is still pretty decent in the meta. In terms of the competitive meta, we literally seen none of Surge. Even in his favorite map, Split, we really didn't see too much of him. But right now, as I said, in competitive gameplays, in ladder, we're seeing so much Surge. He's so good. That damage increase just feels so much better for him. And he's finally returned to the meta. So I love Surge in this meta. So for sure, it's a welcomed thing. We do love to see it. It's really fun to play Surge, especially in Brawl like I'm playing right now. He's going to be amazing in Hot Zone, and he's just really good against those brawlers like Max. He's really good against Stu. Those brawlers who can easily outrange, he's going to be really good against. So we should be able to get our super here. Let's see if we're able to make a play, and we're able to do just that with Surge. You guys seen it before with how I play with Surge. Honestly, he's so fun to play. Definitely try him out if you haven't already. But he's going to be the second most improved brawler in this meta. Let's hop into number 1. Alright guys, so jumping into the most surprise, well, most surprise, no, not the most surprise, the most improved brawler in this meta, it's going to be Cole. So by a long shot, Cole has improved so much. I don't think he's as good as it first seemed. I really thought Cole was going to be at the top of the meta, but he still is really improved. A side option right now because of the range increase in the last set of balance changes. He's just really good, solid option against everything right now. Cursed with the angry super backwards, but honestly, Carl used to be so bad, literally unusable in the meta, and now he's one of the strongest brawlers. So it's really nice to see him actually come back up into the meta. So Cursed is trying to be fancy here as always, and he's able to do just that. So really quick game there, but honestly, I don't think there's really a lot more to say about Cole because he's just so good in this meta, especially the range. That's all he really needed. I still feel like, for me, and I've asked a lot of pro players about this, but he has like a shot delay, even though there's nothing in the balance changes. I don't think what was said about it, like his shot feels a lot slower than before, so that's a little bit of a weird thing, and that's why pros think he's not going to be at the top of the meta, but he's honestly so good right now. So that's going to be the end of today's video. Let me know who you think are the most improved in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.